Well, I'll tell you what, this is such an appropriate day here in Atlanta, Georgia for the last home game of 2018 for the Atlanta Falcons. You know, people around here really thought that they were going to go to the Super Bowl, become the first team ever to host a Super Bowl in history of the National Football League and have their team there. But you know what? It ain't happening. Look at this day. Just an ugly day. In the distance, you got the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That's where the Super Bowl will be on February 3rd. But guess what? The Falcons won't be in it. They're not very good. Told you they weren't going to make it. They just have too many issues here. And the people who are all fired up about it, look at this. Remember earlier in this road to the Super Bowl how packed this area was? The tailgate party, look at this. Almost empty. You got a few hanger-ons there, a few diehards, but you know, maybe next year, we'll ask some people about it. Yeah, you know what? It's a very stormy, rainy day here in Atlanta, Georgia. The last game of the season for the Atlanta Falcons. They're playing the Cardinals, and you know, you're a Falcons fan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and get a little closer. We want to hear this. So, if you had to analyze what went wrong with the Falcons this year, what would you say?
I think the Falcons just got bit by the injury bug. I think we had a really good defense coming into the year, and then 2 Pro Bowlers went out, Grady Jarrett went out, and that just kind of hurt us. And the offense was playing well, and they're the first team ever to lose 2 games by scoring 38 points, and I just don't think you can be a winning team with that.
You know what? I can't add anything to that, but I will. Okay, so follow me inside. All right, I just came inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You know, in this section right here, during Atlanta United games, this place is packed. It's called the supporter section. All right, Atlanta Falcons games, not so much. See, a lot of this has to do with the fact that the Falcons are having a losing season. And like I just said, they're not going to the Super Bowl. I've been telling you that all year, they're not going to the Super Bowl. So, you know, fans are disappointed. Then again, Atlanta fans can be a little fickle as it is, but let's go see what we got. Some of these fans are loyal. They're here all the time. Let's see what we got right here. Oh, Santa Claus is here. We got Santa Claus. So Santa Claus, what are you going to get the Falcons for Christmas?
What are we getting?
A win.
Win?
Yeah. She said a win. Okay. Now, you guys are one of the few people up here in this section, all right? So you must be a diehard Falcons fan.
Obviously this year.
How long have you been a Falcons fan?
Oh, 40-some years.
That's a long time. Because I want to tell you something. The Falcons don't have a lot of fans that old. But you know, here's the other thing. You know, there's ever been a team that has hosted a Super Bowl and has made it to the Super Bowl. Did you expect them to do it this year?
We were saving money for Super Bowl tickets, yes sir.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So now that you're not going to have that money to spend on the Falcons, what will you spend that money on?
That's a difficult question. What is
Season tickets for next year. Super Bowl tickets for next year.
I told you those are diehard fans here. But you know, there's some other fans. Let's see what we got. They may not be as loyal as those fans have, but you never know. All right, look at this. See the Halo board in the background? That's what everybody talks about. All right. So you must really be a diehard fan. I mean, look around here. There's nobody else here. Okay. There's nobody else here, but you are here. Why are you here?
Hey, 18 years, season ticket holder. Hey, I'm a Falcon fan for life. So, you know, as frustrating as these seasons have been, you know, I'm still here, and you know, hoping that we can make some necessary changes that could at least make the remaining of this season better, and then the next season even better.
Well, you know what? Now this gentleman no doubt knows. Been a lot of close calls for the Falcons. Last year, they were like one play away from making the NFC Championship game. 2 years ago, well, we won't talk about that. And then, you were in the NFC Championship game before, couldn't do it. I mean, is this franchise, is this city jinxed, or what's going on with that?
I just think that we're poor decision making when it comes to coaching. You know, we have you know, we have a good head coach right now, and he's been doing a pretty good job. But we have, you know, our offensive coordinator, to me, needs to be changed. We need innovation with the amount of weapons that we have on offense. We need an innovative offensive coordinator that can use these parts to really, you know, progress. And we continuously don't progress.
Well, here's a big question I got for you. That hat you got, that hat really rocks. Where'd you get that hat from? And how long have you had that?
Just about 2 games now. 2 games ago.
Oh, so it's fresh.
Yeah,
okay.
it's fresh.
All right. did you make it yourself or did you
No,
buy it?
I bought it.
Okay.
Yeah, I had bought it at a place online that had them, different teams, and I like to wear fedoros, so I finally found one that had a Falcon emblem already on it.
That's a Falcons fan. That's impressive. Very, very impressive. Well, you know, before I head up to the press box, let me try one more set of people. Let's see what we got here. We got some people right here. Let's see what's going on. Well, you know, I've been asking people about the Falcons season, about how disappointing it's been and what have you. Now, you guys look like you've been around just a little bit.
We've been around a little while.
Right.
I'm retired coach, football coach.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, 25 years.
What high school?
High school and college.
Okay.
Out west, yeah.
Oh, okay. And you're retired also?
I'm also retired.
Okay, from what?
40 years working in mental health.
Okay. Well, you know, there's some people who might say that the Atlanta Falcons did a mental health
Well,
coach
yeah,
or something.
we might be able to do that.
Now you as a former coach, well, you know, you never stop coaching. You're still a coach.
Oh, yes, yes.
If you had to say 2 things that the Falcons need to do, what are the 2 things the Falcons need to do to make it to the Super Bowl someday?
Play calling better. Better play calling, better offensive line blocking.
That's a coach. Nice and concise. Okay. From the mental health standpoint, okay. What from a mental health standpoint do the Falcons need to do to make it to the Super Bowl someday?
You got to not lose focus, maintain that chemistry, maintain that teamwork. Don't get depressed. Stay with it.
Well, there's the end of the game. The Falcons win their last home game. They just trounced the Arizona Cardinals. Then again, the Cardinals are the worst team in the National Football League. So the Falcons right now, what are they, 5-9? Not good. But what's also not good is they're not going to be playing over there on February the 3rd. That's where the Super Bowl is going to be. They wanted to become the first NFL team to host a Super Bowl and play in it. Not going to happen. You see over there, that's the tailgate section, all right? And that's right below the stadium, and that's where it's usually packed at this time, just 30 minutes after the game. First of all, the stadium was half full because nobody wanted to come to see a losing team. Maybe next year. What's this over here? There's an ambulance. Maybe they're coming to take away the Falcons season. Of course, that was done a long time ago.